What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 300 subscribers, of course. In today's video, we're going to be talking about, obviously, another series that is over, and it's the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Indiana Pacers. And I originally picked the Bucks to have Giannis to have a 2018 run, but he did, and nobody else stepped up to actually be a second option except for Gary Trent Jr., which obviously he made some good plays this game. And he dropped the ball in the clutch, a costly turnover. And that was one of the craziest collapses I've ever watched. Because I thought wasn't going to have to make this video. I thought they were going to go back to Milwaukee and go to game 6. I thought it was over. They were up like 9 with 29 seconds left, 30 seconds left, whatever the case may be. They were up. So I don't know how they could possibly collapse this game, but obviously they did, and this series is over. And now I have to wonder what's next for the Bucks, because obviously I made the Miami Heat video yesterday, and I made the Memphis Grizzlies video. It's my bad, I forgot for a second. But I don't know. Like, is this the season where Giannis requests a trade? Because obviously there's a lot of buzz in the media. So there's a lot of buzz. When I say a lot, there's a lot. They all want Giannis to get the hell out of there. And there's a good reason why. Because the talent around him isn't good. And they just rehired the GM, who really hasn't gotten talent around Giannis except for Dame. So what do? Dame's out with a torn Achilles. He's going to be out till January, February, and that just means more of a workload for Giannis. So what does Giannis do in this situation? Where does he want to go? Because obviously, if you're not a contending team, there's no point of trading for Giannis. Giannis is going to be unhappy there. He might as well just stay in Milwaukee. So if you want to bring up teams like the Nets, for example, just don't even trade for Giannis. Just continue to rebuild. Do not do anything stupid, bro. But Giannis tonight, he had 30 points, 20 rebounds, and 13 assists. And tonight, I'm not going to be one of those guys to blame Gary Trent Jr. because Gary Trent Jr. was the only one to step up, besides AJ Green tonight, to step up and help Giannis. Gary Trent Jr. had 33 points and 5 rebounds. He did what he had to do. Yes, he had terrible, costly turnovers, but he was put in a terrible situation. But I can't make no excuse for the drop pass, though. There's none I can say, or there's just nothing I can say that can justify him dropping that pass out of bounds. But needless to say, it happened. They probably would have lost in Milwaukee, so you just got to think about it like that, bro. And then I saw Tyrese Halliburton talking shit to Giannis as soon as the game's over. You don't do that. You could tell Giannis's face contemplate and smacking the shit out of him. So I don't. Like, what do you do from here? Like, where do you go if you're Milwaukee? Do you start the rebuild? Do you try to trade Dame and hopefully a team wants Dame off a torn Achilles? Because that's a bad injury to have when you're a 34-year-old superstar. I just made a video about Dame 2 days ago. So what do you do with Damian Lillard? Obviously, you're going to get a shitload of assets for Giannis Antetokounmpo if you trade him or if he wants out. But if he doesn't want out, you continue to build around him. And what are the pieces you put around Giannis? Because that actually matters. Because we just saw Giannis try to do everything. He gave it his all this series. Like, he even said, I know what to do now. He did what he had to do the last 3 games. It's just unfortunate that his team was injured. Damian Lillard got injured. And the talent around him besides Dame is not good whatsoever. And it took Doc Rivers till game 5 when they're down 3-1 to make a lineup adjustment, when even if you're not a Bucks fan, you know that Brook Lopez and Kyle Kuzma and Torian Prince were not supposed to be in the starting lineup. You know that. So why even go with that lineup even further? Why do that for your team, and why do that for your organization? So I have no idea if Doc continues to be the coach this season. Knowing Doc Rivers, he's going to somehow still be the coach of the Milwaukee Bucks. But that's all right. I'm not going to scapegoat Doc today. It's just the talent put around Giannis was not good at all. And I don't know where the Bucks go from here. Who do you trade to get some assets or to get people to build around, or not people, players to build around Giannis. Like, obviously you traded your maybe the second best Buck of all time in Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma, a person who did nothing in this playoffs, nothing at all. He was not valuable at all. What do you do for that? You trade Brook Lopez, whose value probably went down after this series, after he was potentially a good stretch big and obviously a shot blocker at the rim. His value probably went down because obviously they seen that he was basically unplayable in this series. And Jericho Sims, they honed off the development of him coming from New York. Obviously Kevin Porter Jr. just trying to revise his career in Milwaukee. It looked good, but obviously he didn't have a good game tonight. He played 47 minutes though. All the starters played over 40 minutes, so obviously Doc was riding through and through with this lineup. If they were going to lose, they were going to lose with this lineup, and I can respect it. This was the best lineup to put out there on the floor. Bobby Portis. See, what do you get for... I think the only serviceable player right now on this lineup where you could get help, potentially help for Giannis, is trading Bobby. And yes, I know how much the Bucks fans love Bobby Portis, but I feel like Bobby is probably the most valuable piece or trading piece you could use for the Milwaukee Bucks if you are in the Milwaukee Bucks situation. Like, how do you could get off his contract, and you could obviously get a key piece where you could surround Giannis with. But that all doesn't matter if Giannis decides to demand a trade, because obviously if he sees that there's nothing that can be saved about the Milwaukee Bucks, he can axe out. He could get the hell out of there. Dame could be going too. This just sucks for Giannis. I don't know, like, where do y'all think Giannis goes? Let me know down below if he gets traded. And do y'all think Giannis decides to stay? Because I think Giannis is a loyal guy. I don't think he leaves Milwaukee, no matter how much me or you or anybody in the world wants Giannis to leave Milwaukee so much. I don't think Giannis is going to do that. But if he does, I'll make a video about it. But let me know how y'all feel about the Milwaukee Bucks choking that game and them being eliminated in 5 games. There's probably going to be a double upload. I got to record the Magic Celtics game. But let me know how y'all feel about this video. Let me know if y'all enjoyed this video. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. Posting daily, almost every day or every day. And there's a video on the left or in the video on the right. If you haven't watched that one already, click it. It might be good.